Well, it's easy for those people. It's easy for the ads. If somebody were to come over here and get Danny White, man, we're gonna give you a $50 million contract to come over here. I'm sure he'd book it up out.
Yeah, that's true.
We can't do that. This is my home.
Yeah, no, that's true.
I got 5 universities knocking. What are you doing? Hey, let me wait a little bit longer. I appreciate it. Blah, blah, blah.
I got you.
You can't just pack up. This is my home. This is my family. This is where.
Plus, you love working with us. Duh.
I mean, come on, man. Who does not want to be a WATE?
That's right.
Thank you.
Is soccer winning?
The sights, the sounds, the school spirit, the football. Get ready for Friday Frenzy with the WATE 6 on your side sports team, sponsored by Carson Newman University.
Buenas noches, mi gente. Good evening. We are right here, back again like we never left. Week 9, Carlos Lopez with our sports director right here, Reece Van Haaften. How you doing, brother?
I'm good. I was just shocked that I could actually join tonight. Week 9, fall break. So much is happening today. So many games, and by that I mean like not many at all.
Not many games.
Not at all, but that's okay.
Because you're usually not here because you're usually
shooting 2 games, and tonight I only had 1 because I only had to go out to Seymour to get the Kings Academy, TKA, and that was over by the end of the first quarter, unfortunately.
Anytime that I hear the word Seymour, it just touches my heart because that's exactly where I'm from. And, hey, we had a couple of games. Let's do a recap of the Thursday night game.
Absolutely.
Here we go. Let's see what we had. We had Jefferson County.
And the meet continues for Jefferson County. Mark Packer along with Austin Price. A non-region game, but for 2 teams, Jefferson County and Farragut, kind of headed in different directions.
Yeah, Jefferson County continues to win. Farragut continues to struggle. Jeff County comes out. Omarion Mills doing it on the ground. That sets up this Jeff County field goal. It's 3-0 Patriots.
Yeah, Mills had a nice night. 27 carries, 175 yards. Farragut had a 4th down, but they decided to fake the punt.
Brooks Burnett turns it back inside. That would set up this touchdown by Wyatt Drumming.
Yeah, 7-3 Farragut with the lead. Admirals get the football back again. Pass across the middle. Davila does not get in for the touchdown.
Nope, but Drummy does. A second time on the night. It's 14-3. It's all Admirals early.
14-3. You think Farragut's going to put this one away? Hang on now.
Tip ball, interception, and that leads to Mills finding 6. It's 14-10.
Right before the half, Mills with 2 touchdowns on the night. And then how about this pitch and catch for a halftime 17-14 lead?
Mason Henderson up to Bryson Letterman, 17-14 Patriots.
You start the second half, Farragut comes out, and kind of a weird play.
Yeah, nice pick by Nick Moore. And Nick Moore's always making plays at Farragut. This time it's against Farragut. And then Mills does it again. Puts it in there, 24-14.
Yeah, 24-14, 21 unanswered at that point, make it 28 unanswered here when Dallas Williamson scores, and it's just like the dam just broke on Farragut.
Yep, they had all the momentum until they didn't.
Yeah, 2-6 now for the Admirals. Jefferson County now 7-1. A lot of key games coming your way tomorrow night, week 9 of the high school football season. Final score tonight, it's Jefferson County with the big win over Farragut.
Man, Reece.
That's crazy. Jeffco's rolling, baby.
Farragut having a season, the way that they started. Give me your point of view being on this side, because
Yes.
you're usually over there.
Yes.
You see something like this highlight.
Yes.
What's going through your mind?
What's going through my mind is that Class 6, Region 1, everyone over on that Class 6 Region 2 side thinks it's a cakewalk through Region 1. And then Jeffco comes out and smacks Farragut. That's making a statement, because Farragut was the reason Jeffco was out of the playoffs last year.
Yeah.
If you remember that.
Yeah.
So Jeffco making statements. They're
Yeah.
ready to make them. And those two teams could meet again in the playoffs. Farragut needs a lot of help, to be honest with you. Maryville has to lose some games. Farragut has to win some games to meet again in the playoffs. But, man, what a statement. Hey, Jeffco might play Maryville in the first round of the playoffs. Let
they
that
might beat
sink
'em.
in. And it'll be in Jefferson County.
They might beat them this year.
That'd be crazy.
Next
Well,
week.
yeah, because Maryville's out with their starting running back and their
Yeah.
starting quarterback.
Yeah. We'll go right here, see what Casey's got to say. She's at our game of the week, Bearden at Oak Ridge.
Great game.
KC.
Hey guys, it's Casey K coming to you from our WATE Game of the Week. Now, a little bit of rain at half, so we're coming to you from the car this time around. What we got tonight is Oak Ridge hosting Bearden. Both teams really showing off their offense in the first half. Bearden with 20 at the break. Oak Ridge with 14. Last few minutes, last few seconds, really the most interesting part of this first half. Bearden goes down. They score just around a minute left in the half. Oak Ridge gets the ball. First play, trick play on the drive. They score, then Bearden about to score again right before the half, but a missed field goal leaves it at that 20-14 one-score difference. Going to be an exciting second half here in Oak Ridge.
You know what I've learned from these?
What?
Casey is a lot more professional than me on these.
Hey, she does such a good job.
She's great.
And it looks
She
like it's
sounds
pouring
so
down rain.
serious. And then there's me. He's like, hey, there's the band behind me. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't remember half the things I shot today, but
I do love how professional she is. I'm sorry that she's probably getting wet over there.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't even know it was pouring down.
You know
over
what's
there.
funny is Ken Weathers, obviously our meteorologist, everybody knows that. He's telling me, I asked him, he's like, oh, you know it'll rain on you, Reece. Scattered showers today, but I'm making sure it rains on you. Not a touch of rain in Seymour tonight. Casey and Sam are getting dumped on.
Perfect weather, and we get to be inside the roof right here at the station. And as we're wrapping up right there, let's go back and check on our Week 8 Player of the Week, which was Webb's running back Jalen Hill,
went
164 yards, 4 touchdowns, against Grace Christian Academy. Let's see what we got from over there.
Jalen, this past Friday, you had 14 rushes for 164 yards and 4 touchdowns. What goes into you being able to perform at your best each and every week?
Definitely has to be my lineman. You know, the boys up front, putting in work. That's all it is.
Coach mentioned that the majority of your playing time comes in the first half of games because of the sizable lead that the Spartans have been able to rack up each and every week. Where do you see your role when you guys come out after halftime, when you're on the sidelines and you're kind of encouraging that next group of Spartans that's going to come up?
Yeah, definitely supporting the younger guys. It's always really fun to watch. I get super excited seeing my running back teammates go in. I cheer for them. Yeah, it's pretty fun.
If you could go back a few years to freshman year Jalen, is there any advice that you would give him in terms of how to succeed out on the football field?
A big thing I would say is don't lose hope, and just keep up that hard work, because that's what it took, from freshman to sophomore year, progressing on scout team, getting better. There were some times where I had doubt, I would just say, keep your heart up, keep, that the good energy, and just keep working.
For you, what kept you going in those times of doubt?
Really support from my family. I would definitely say from my grandfather, from my father, from my mom, just me personally, my want to, get on the field and be better than anybody in front of me, and, keep that consistency. I would say that really helped me.
That was a
Here
good
we
question.
go.
Hey, you just asked me a good question. You think Webb will beat Boyd Buchanan?
Boyd Buchanan is undefeated.
So is Webb.
So is Webb. The game is at Boyd Buchanan.
Okay. See, I haven't looked that far.
Is that
So
going
I'm
to
glad
play a
you
role?
have.
They're on a bye week, and the reason
Yes.
I know that is because I have a pretty good relationship with Gary Rankin,
Oh,
who is
yep.
now the head coach
at Boyd Buchanan.
Boyd Buchanan.
Which obviously now he's, of course, undefeated because that's all Gary does is win games.
But going back to this player of the week, anytime that you have a player that's running for 4 touchdowns and running for a 3-piece, 164
Yeah.
yards in a game, that's huge.
I mean, that kid has been doing everything. Webb is really good. And what's crazy is we were like, oh, they lost their legendary coach. They might not be as good this year. No, that didn't seem to matter. They're just as good. And what's funny is they lost the player in Shavar Young, who is one of the best players in the area. I forgot where he went, but he went.
Did he go to IMG?
I think he went west to not Nashville it's the Nashville area, I think. I don't know. Doesn't matter. But I digress. I'm not perfect. Where? That's right, Brentwood. Hey,
Brentwood
look!
Academy.
Shout out to Greg. He's the one that sets this all up, and he's the real deal. But fun story about Jalen Hill and getting that story set up. So obviously, like we said, it's a bye week for a lot of schools.
That's a lot, yeah.
And then because of fall break, obviously, when Casey reached out to Webb, and she's like, "Problem, they're on a bye week. Coach is not even sure Jalen Hill's in town."
Yeah, and that's
we
why you didn't see all those players.
And
all
Casey
that.
was like, "I don't know what to do," and I'm
Yeah.
like, "I don't know either." Great question. And then she's like, "Great news. Coach just got back to me a couple hours later. Jalen Hill's in town. He's cool to set up." And she was like, he was one of the nicest athletes she's talked to.
He looked extremely nice. And what he's doing on the field is incredible. Let's get you caught up right here or some of our halftime scores.
See, normally Carlos is the one off track.
No.
But it's me today.
But Reece is going to catch y'all up on some halftime scores right now.
All right, let's do it. Hey, there's our game of the week.
Yep. You can still watch us
Oak
right here
Ridge.
on the top right, and he'll be scrolling and catch you up right
Oak Ridge
Ooh.
Beard in 21-20. Oak Ridge is up.
Ooh.
That's kind of crazy. All right, let's go to this one. This one's a big one, or big game. Sevier County versus Daniel Boone. Sevier County wins this game. They win the region, host a playoff game, up 24-7.
And they're on fall break, too.
Are they really?
Yeah.
And they didn't have the bye week?
They didn't have the
What's the deal?
Yeah, no, they were on fall break, and they're playing tonight. Wow.
Well, good for them. Well,
They
celebrate it by getting a bye week in
Hey.
or a home playoff game.
I'm liking that score right there.
Yeah, of course you are.
Hey, as always, it's week 9. It's week 9, but we're right here. I don't have 9. I have 8, but I'm wearing 1 to represent.
Alcoa 49-0 over Scott. Not really a surprise there. That's why I sent Sam there first. And she's getting stormed on now. Tennessee versus Cott County. Tennessee High, 27-16. I don't know much about either of those teams, to be honest with you. Maryville, Cleveland. Wow.
I did hear
That's
before
a big
the season
win.
started that Cleveland might beat Maryville, so the fact
Yeah,
that
nah.
Maryville's up right here, it's
Not happening.
Third quarter?
Yeah, that'd be a big win for Maryville. I believe
Yeah.
that's a region game, too.
Yeah, it is.
Unicoi, Claiborne, 26-21. That's a tight one. Don't know much
I'm
about
always pulling for Unicoi. Their head coach and I, we graduated Carson Newman together, so I'm pulling for Unicoi. Come on,
So
guys.
you know more about Unicoi than I do.
Just one person. Just one person.
You know way more. Some schools, they're so far away. I
That's
don't
it.
know anything. Oh, man.
Oh.
I got it. Oh, this one's new. Meigs County.
Is it Meigs or Meigs?
I'm
don't
terrible. That's a Bo thing.
7-0.
Poke 7-0. Oh, here we go. Another region game. David Crockett. He's at the Vol games too. Always in my way shooting against Morristown West. Morristown West up 33-13. They're well on their way. If Sevier County wins, Morristown wins. Morristown clinches a home playoff game because they clinched the 2 seed in their region. So that's a big win for them. DB, William Blunt, WB, WB, 25-14.
Did I see William Blunt coming out with a blackout today?
Did they?
I think they were
maybe you're more plugged in than I am.
the blackout uniforms today. Hopefully they can turn it around. We got a third quarter right here. We got plenty of time left.
I think
in
DB
this
was
game.
up by quite a bit there, so they're kind of coming back a little bit.
There you go.
We already said both of these. That one. Happy Valley, Cumberland Gap, 38-12. And, of course, it refreshes. Oh, man. That one's new. Kingston McMinn, 21-14 McMinn.
Okay. Oof. I'm pulling for McMinn right here. That one of their offensive line coaches is the father of the Alcoa offensive line coach, Coach Gossett.
Everything goes back to Alcoa,
Everything
folks.
goes back to where we used to be.
All right, let's keep scrolling down here. Lipscomb, Knoxville Catholic, 24-3. Everyone thought Catholic was going to win this game. Lipscomb has not won a region game yet, and they're about to win one.
I'm shocked about this right here.
Catholic was undefeated, I believe, coming into that game. At least undefeated. No, they had lost the game. I'm wrong.
Oh, my gosh.
But that's still shocking. Wow.
This is the game that you were at.
Yeah. And MTC versus TKA. And
hey,
TKA, in their defense, their best two players were out. Their quarterback and their safety/wide receiver, I believe, were out. Two of their star players, and not going well for them over there. Hey, I got a couple stories over there. So TKA comes out, onside kick. They recover it. I'm like, yes, this is on, baby, because MTC is one of the best teams in that class. I'm like, it's on. TKA, fourth down, runs the hook and ladder play. It's going to work. I'm telling you, it's going to work, everybody. It's going to work. I was so thrilled. I'm like, oh, my goodness, it's happening. The latter part wasn't executed well.
No.
Fumble.
No. Come on.
Middle Tennessee Christian goes 55 yards the other direction after they recover the fumble. Next play, they go 55 yards.
Those Middle Tennessee schools, baby. MTSU, we believe in you.
We said that one already. But we didn't. 42-14 over Cosby. Cosby is not doing well this year.
I got a buddy of mine who I played with at Middle Tennessee who's coaching at Cosby, so I'm pulling for Cosby.
I remember their kicker last year. We did a story on there. I don't know.
Final.
Look at this.
Final score.
Look at this one.
That
one's not updated.
No, yeah, that's probably just starting out too. Maybe a little weather delay right there, but we got a final score right here. Sevier County.
Sevier County. Region champs.
Wow.
Region champs.
Okay, what was it? Not last week, but the week before we had a player of the week from Sevier County.
Yes, sir.
That broke the.
He had like 70 interceptions or something.
I think was it 10 in the season?
It was
already?
10 on the season, 3 in the game. That was impressive. And then another final, Heritage over Lenore City. Sam's at that game, and she got there. And unfortunately, I don't know how many highlights she got from that one because she started at Alcoa. Plenty from Alcoa, though.
Hey, plenty of highlights from Alcoa. Those are. Let's scroll back up to the top to see if we have any.
Hold on, we got a. Hey, oh, I guess it did it for us. Oh, Bearden took the lead. Look at that. Fourth quarter, 26-21.
Well, you had said already, Bearden.
They're legit.
They're legit this year.
They might be the best team in East Tennessee in 6A. Maryville versus them. Wow, Maryville might not even make it to them.
So if they would have beat Alcoa, you're putting Bearden as one of the top teams in the state? Or are you putting Bearden right now a top team in 6A only?
6A.
6A only. So not state.
I don't know. That's tough because they lost one of the first game of the season. They lost to West, but it was on a Hail Mary, right? So It's like, I don't know.
Losing to those teams like that, losing to those caliber teams,
but prepares you for region play and playoffs. Okay. So I think they're ready, and I think they're playing their best ball. Right now. Oak Ridge is legit this year, though. They're a lot better this year.
Yes.
They're legit. Yes. They might win 5A this year.
That's what I've been hearing.
They might win
state
5A.
championship.
But you got Powell, and you got West.
Yeah.
All those is between those three from the east side of the bracket. Okay. The west side, I don't know any. Obviously, I don't know anything about West.
Are you seeing some East Tennessee teams in the Blue Cross Bowl?
Well, you got Alcoa.
So you got Alcoa 3A.
You got a 5A team, pretty much regardless from our area.
Okay.
Yeah, Oak Ridge, West, or Powell.
They're going.
One of those teams.
One of those teams is
One
going
of
for
those
sure.
Teams going for sure.
Who you got 6A?
Nobody from our area.
Nobody from our 6A.
I didn't say that.
It's Bearden at Contender.
Go Bearden and Maryville. I hope you make it. Don't blame me.
Oh my
I'm
God.
just the voice that doesn't know anything. That's what I tell. And then 3A, 4A, we could see Anderson County. Gibbs is really good. That was another game we didn't.
After they lost that home opener, they
haven't lost yet. They played Morristown East last night. It was a little closer than I think Coach Turner or Brad Turner would like it. But they ended up winning. They shut out Morristown East in the second half, and I think it was 21-14 was the final.
Okay.
Gibbs won. So they have won almost every game. This dude is chucking balls around.
I mean, it's week 9.
He's having
Let's
too
scroll
much fun.
down right here.
I'm
Not much
gonna-
change.
Not much has changed. I'm going to show you. I'm going to ask you one thing. Cougars in Spanish. Is it Cougres?
Cougars in Spanish, we call those tigritos. We call
Isn't
them.
that tigres?
It's just tigres, man. We just call
alright.
them tigritos.
So Lions.
Or leones.
Leones. We all knew
Leones.
that one. That's Lionel Messi.
That's
Leones.
Leonel Messi, el león.
Hey, Greg, do we have an update on Lady Vol soccer? No pressure.
Down 2-1.
Ugh. 2-1. What about Lady Vol volleyball? We cover all sports here at WAT on our Friday Frenzy halftime.
We do have, as we're still
They won?
continuing to celebrate
3-2?
Hispanic Heritage Month. Who?
Did they win or not?
3-1. All right. They keep rolling. Hey, SEC titles. And
We will be wrapping up Hispanic Heritage Month on Sunday. For all of you out there that have been staying with us week in and way out right here in Friday Frenzy, if you're one of those Spanish speakers or you have any of those Latin American roots
come teach
within
me
you,
Spanish.
happy Hispanic Heritage Month to you right here. Those were your halftime scores. Are you good? Anything
I'm good,
we
man.
haven't had right here?
I'm off the rails tonight, so let's have some
Hey,
fun.
It is fall break for a lot of schools.
In my brain, too.
In my brain, we will have Texas A&M.
Oh,
comes to
yes.
town tomorrow. Games at 3:30.
Biting nails.
For me tomorrow, the way that both teams are playing, whoever wins the turnover battle in special teams
Wins the game.
I think so. I think tomorrow is that type of game.
Because that front 7 on defense for Texas A&M is
Hey,
scary.
Thank you all so much for watching. We have one more week. We have one more week of Friday Frenzy.
Nah.
No? Or do we
No.
cover playoffs too?
We cover playoffs, too. Come on, Carlos. Get on the bandwagon, bro.
See you all weeks?
Not all weeks. Probably up to quarterfinals.
Okay. See you all 4 more weeks.
Yes.
No, fourth week will be semifinal.
Isn't it round 1, round 2? Is round 2
Round 1,
quarters?
round 2. Round
Quarterfi-
3 is
quarterfinal.
quarters.
Yes.
Round 4 semis.
Yes.
Okay.
You are correct.
I
So,
guess
hey,
we'll
but
see
you're
you-
forgetting week 11. We have week 10, week 11, round 1, round 2, quarterfinals. We got 5 weeks left. Math is not our forte
You
over
know
here.
what? We're not even worried about it because I'm a foreign language guy.
Hey.
I'm a foreign language guy.
He's
But
teaching
thank
me
you all so
Spanish.
much for watching. As an update right there, we will go right here to our top cam. Here's Cam Weathers with the weather. Buenas noches a todos. Good evening. What's a term where you can say goodbye? What was it
How do you say stay tranquilo? Stay calm. What is stay?
Quédense tranquilos.
Yeah, see, I know some.
Hasta la semana que viene.
Everybody, I'm Chief Meteorologist Ken Weathers. Plenty of clouds overnight tonight. A few sprinkles or light showers certainly possible, and it's mild, upper 50s to low 60s. That's because the cold front hasn't pushed through until about lunchtime, early afternoon across the region. So we start out 7 a.m., plenty of clouds, a few passing sprinkles or showers. That'll be the case through midday. This is lunchtime. The front should be through the plateau by then. Not so much areas east. It'll be after that, I'd say early afternoon. And you'll notice as soon as your wind starts to really increase out of the west-southwest, that's when the cold front goes through. So this is about kickoff for the Vols game. Looks pretty good over there, but just remember the wind is going to be quite brisk. Clouds quickly come back Saturday Saturday night, that's when that cooler push of air comes in as well, and we'll see additional spotty sprinkles or showers as we go through the day on Sunday. If you're tailgating over there at Neyland Stadium, there is that opportunity of some light rain or drizzle for the first part of tailgating plans, but the closer we get to game time, the drier it will be. Again, I just can't stress enough how brisk those winds will be, 15 to probably 25 miles per hour in some of those higher seats especially. In fact, look at the wind gusts forecast throughout the day on Saturday. We're talking especially mid to late afternoon. You'll know once that cold front goes through the area. Let's pick back up on Sunday. I told you it would be cloudy, cooler with some light rain or drizzle. That will certainly be the case. All these blue arrows as well. Lunchtime into early afternoon, the brisk northwest winds, which is going to make it feel pretty chilly out there. Light blue, that is some rain across the higher elevations and other spots as well. But later in the evening watch between 7 and 11 p.m., the highest peaks of the Smokies. Yeah, you can see a little bit of a light rain snow mix, but no accumulations. That mix is just a little too warm. And we're talking mainly above 5,500 feet, so even up towards chimney tops, it would mainly just be a light rain. You're talking the highest peaks, Klingman's Dome areas, Mount LeConte, that would see that opportunity. Now, it will stay cool as we head into next week as well. To see when it does start to warm back up, you can get the latest 7-day forecast at WATE.com.